Hello everyone, this is Rudy Carlson from No Code as a Service. Today I'm going to showcase how we, with the use of no code automation, transform this small business owner's startup from a one-man's operation done by the CEO as a sales resource to adding up to like a full sales team within a short period of time. So this is the client profile. So it's a startup that just launched and they've been launching their first magazine, basically, but with the founder been door knocking around with the local businesses signing up to buy advertisement in this magazine. This is not very relevant to you, but it just showcase a type of business that requires a lot of sales power to get up and going. So the owner itself has demonstrated great ambition, entrepreneurial skills, and it's been a success. But he's being catched up by his own self, following up all the prospects and basically running the operation as he's going to expand to the next level. So with the proper tools and to expand the growth potential, the magazine should have significant potential for expansion. The challenge faced by the client, it's time management. The owner spends all day selling ads, leaving no time for proper following up. I guess this is quite common for a lot of startups or companies in generals when they find prospects not having the time to make sure that they are properly followed up. And then again, it's the lack of tools. At the moment we start talking to him, he didn't even have a website, no CRM or professional email. That, of course, was a hinder for moving from this MVP to the next level. Then again is the third challenge, and that's tech limitation. So as a non-tech company owner, it's very important that when we start making this solution, that it was manageable and something that could show effect, and that also wouldn't hindering him with adding new tools, but the other way around. So the no-code approach, simplify things. I personally like this Kanban style of way of working with tasks, as you can see here from back in the days where you were having this yellow pages. I know the stickers, I mean, yellow stickers and blue and green and so on. It's still used broadly today, but we are going to make this as a software. And then again, it's the workflow mapping, understanding this client and visualizing, drawing it up. For this, we use Miro and adding the processes. And then again, it's time optimization, focusing on freeing up time for crucial following up so that he could focus on new projects and prospects. And transformation. Aim to evaluate the founder's capability to match up to a 7-person team just within a couple of weeks, actually. This way, the founder only needed to work as in the top of the spear. The no-code solution implemented. So the first thing we did was that we prompted using ChatGPT, creating the story about the customer himself, what he was doing, and so on. And then again, we prompt that according to Gamma. Gamma also have this, but our experience is that if you do this upfront, the result in Gamma will be much better. That made us make this website for the client in just half a day. Then again, to get control of all the customers this client was visiting, we established a CRM, implementing Pipedrive to centralize customer management across the service. The idea itself was also that this founder and sales resource would only use Pipedrive, more or less, and I'm going to show you later. And then again is what automation. For that, we use OpenAI API for drafting emails based on the deal itself, deal product, deal value. And then again, we use Brevo for setting up automatic follow-up emails coming from the salesperson itself and the customer communication. As we know, out of 100% of all proposal given, 20% they say yes or no there and then, while the 80% they want to move from week to week. Can you call me next week? I need to pick up my children in the kindergarten now. Can you call me? I need to talk to the board, and the list go on and on and on. So this following up emails is to handle that in a way that how would you follow up this customer that you're giving a proposal to in the perfect way. This guy is having 8 meetings per day. So to simplify the mathematics, let's say it was 10. So from 10, he got 2 yes or no every day. And 8 is adding to the following up. What's happening, and I've seen this in many organizations, it's just after a few weeks, the sales resource is just spending time following up the customers, this 80%. And a lot of this 80% will never buy anything. So it's a waste of time. So by analyzing what's have gone wrong and what's gone right in the typical kind of customers that said yes, we optimized a flow, including emails and also SMS. And then again, you also have this with project management. So for that, we use Trello to streamline the task allocation for the production team. So in this case, he had a photographer, he had a producer of text and reports and everything that's writing on this customers that I'm making a story of, and to get the project team immediately to start working on a case that was solved by the sales team. And I'm also thinking that in a couple of weeks' time, maybe months, he will have another sales resource, more designers and stuff like this. It's very important to establish a routine and a way of working. So in this way, the moment you win a deal and you press that in Pipedrive, it will activate a new card that will be added to your Trello Kanban board. And I will showcase this some later here. So the results on this is that the time efficiency will be freed up so that he can focus on strategy, business growth initiative, and focusing on selling, bringing on new customers as the tip of the spear for this organization. And the scalability is also made that instead of having like a gap, I can maximize following up 50 clients, 100 clients, whatever. You can basically do as many as you want because you only work with the relevant, really interested or not interested leads. And the not interested, you're getting out of the way. And then again, it's quality insurance and automated process for maintaining highly quality customer engagement constantly. So this is like, how would I do it in the perfect world? And that's what this is all about. So yeah, so about no code as a service, we are working only with no code tools. This is for a non-tech entrepreneur. We make business automation. We connect to a lot of different applications, And our first strategy is to see what the customer is having right now, and then see how we can simplify the task and repeating copy paste, create the customer profile over and over again in different kind of systems, and just like instead of that, making actions where, for example, like when you have your CRM connected to your invoicing or to your emails and stuff like this. And it's also to scale and help them to go to the next level. So in Pipedrive, as you're probably all aware of, if you have used it before, you have something called deals. And you have emails, you have calendar that you can sync, you have a lot of stuff. But let's focus on the deal. So we created these stages based on the deals. So the first one, it's new prospects. That's targets that you want to visit. You also have the possibility here to actually import if you have CSV, Excel, and you're buying some list somewhere. So that's new prospects. Then again, and that doesn't require any optimization, you just need to add. Then again, you have in process or meeting. It means that you drag it from here over to in process or meeting. Nothing is happening. You're making a phone call, talking to the customer, or you just visited this customer. Nothing is happening here either. It's the moment where you want to make a proposal, something will happen, and I will show you later. Then again, you have the next stage where proposal was made, and we also added here a follow-up emails flows. I'm going to show that. And then again, you have out. It's customers like, don't send me anything. I'm not interested at all. But if they're interested in like 6 months time or something, we also have a flow for that. And I'm going to show you that. So what we used was Pipedrive. Then again, we created an API to the make proposal stage. We were using ChatGPT, OpenAI, making a prompt on that. And then again, this was sent to Gmail and Outlook. Actually, we just changed this because we want to look over how this email is, although the result is 99.9% ready, and we wanted to give the owner some control. But to change this so that it's actually automatically sent when you move it over to proposal, it's no problem. But the way we did it now is that we added it so that it's stored under the notes on the Pipedrive. So you can copy paste and just send it. The moment you send it, it goes into the next stage here. Let me see, which is the Brevo stage. And here you have Brevo, previously named Sendinblue, for sending email automation. It goes in here. And then when the deal is won, it automatically creates a ticket. So I'm going to show you now how it works. So to show you this, I already created on this customer owner's Pipedrive profile a demo, and that's me. So here I added a product. So as you can see here, you can add product, and this is basically a full page ad. And it's just an example. It's set as 4,000 crowns for this small local magazine. And this is important because this one will connect to the integration where you're picking out the product itself and also the value of the product. So I already did this, added me as a contact person, all this stuff. Everything is there. So that's great. So let's go to the deal itself. So we are here. I take this prospect as the company owner and I move it here. I have a meeting or a phone call or whatever, and we agree on this specific product, or it could be other product. In this case, I go in and change, or I add several other products. Then I want to send this proposal. I want to send a proposal because this customer were interested and they wanted to have this written by email. So the moment I press to here, it generates a prompt to ChatGPT where we're picking up the amount, picking up what kind of product, picking up who's the company owner, who is this prospect, and so on. And we save this in notes. There you see. Go to notes. Here is the notes. And here you can see. It's in Norwegian, but it's like, hi, I hope you have a good day so far. We in the company want to thank you. It took your time to discuss this opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Here you see this one-page ad, 4,000 crowns. It's actually perfect. So what you do then is that you copy paste this, put it to your email, and then you send. Then comes the next stage of the process. You send an offer, and as far as you don't know if this customer is going to reply back to you today or tomorrow or next year. So then you move it here. That's activating on this stage proposal made automatic following up. It creates an automatic flow that will go into Brevo. And in Brevo, I'm going to show you a little bit about this. Yeah, how this is done. We made terms. So when added to following up proposal list, wait 3 days, then send this email, then wait 4 days, send this email, wait 7 days, send this email, wait 7 days more, send this, 9 days, send this, wait 7 hours, and add to a new list. Because if the customer hasn't responded by then, it goes into like a slow following up by following up with like 2 times per year, and it removes from this list. And in this, it's just like, is this still relevant for you, or do you have some new project going and stuff like this? Everything is sent from the company owner's email. So you need to authorize that, and also the SMS. So there's something happening there also. So here you can make flows. So for example, if you never want to send them again, you have a blocking flow. It's like add to this list, remove from this, and so on. Then we go in here. So let's say that this customer was either one of the 20% saying yes, or one of the 80% coming back and saying yes. So the moment I do that, I just need to check here. 1 second. 2 seconds. Let's see how this works. Yeah. So as you can see, there's no cards here in the Trello. So you go in here, and this customer came back and said, yeah, this 4,000 crowns, $400 roughly, it's okay for me. I want to have it. Then you press on 1. And Pipedrive have this cool animation. And automatically it's added here. That means that the production team can go in automatically. There's no delay between sales and delivery and so on, which is a constant issue here and there in a lot of organizations. Can go in and you can see what kind of deal it is, link directly to the deal, and you can also make predefined checklist and so on. The next step here that we think we want to do for this client, but is to implement like could be like 50% of the payment first or something like this. That's no problem. You can just move that to here. And when you do, it triggers another action like make a report, add to our invoicing system automatically so that you save a lot of time. So by working this way, of course, you save a lot of time, you increase your productivity, efficiency, and even though you're a small company, startup, whatever, or a big one, you will have massive sales force if you're working with a lot of quality prospects. So this is just one out of many processes on how we can improve your data flow using the data you already have that needs to be implemented in a lot of your systems, linking them all together, getting rid of all this manual hassling process. So in this case, this customer wakes up every morning fresh, no following up, wasting time on customers that politely just say, call me next week. Then you call them next week, call me next week again, and so on. And this flow itself is also made in a way to trigger some actions, but that's also things. So if you want to learn more about this, you can contact me on adm@nocodeasaservice.com. That's adm@nocodeasaservice.com. And I hope you like this video, and take care.